Before we get inside, I want to piece of juggling in the morning. You hear me? We are going to praise God first, right?
Jah would never let me down.
Right, Jah, right, when all this enemy scattered away and all you that ain't Jah feel like the ones from the bullshit up and get up in most high Jah Rastafari. Lion the Bible and the day we're ranking Joe like Van Dyke can control public and even the public and the basket until the one come quickly. I end up international.
Heaven and earth shall pass away.
Boss it, yo.
Why you ready now? This a Hamagidian. Shady now. This a Hamagidian. Fire a go burn in a this a Hamagidian. The killer go burn in a this a Hamagidian.
After the supreme, there is no getaway. Who run out and run go back in, that's where they love to stay. The garrison them are clapping, the ends and all the day. Now another brother dropping, is a taken away. Where the father out to different from the son, look out there. Falling and weeping, explosion, you hear people lock up in a house. Bad man living in fear. You run to the rock, all the rock disappear. Step aside if you can't acknowledge the fact. There's a bigger government than the one where you chat. When the lion step out, it is not a pussycat. Universal energy come off for the map. There's no other like ya, and you must try and remember. Praise the most high, put it on your agenda. Who feels it knows it, don't be pretender. Fire upon Rome, a lightning and thunder.
I go with them now. But Jaja, I go beat them now. But Jaja, I go whip them now. Jaja, I go beat them now. Shady na this a Hamagidian, a fire I go burn in a this a Hamagidian, a wicked I go burn in a this a Hamagidian, righteous stand in a this a Hamagidian. But up them heart and but up them soul and run them out and town and me say when them Jaja come beat and go to the pan and some of me say who no have no teeth them and feel my shit with them go. Me say with them I go do what me say with them I go run and me say fall like a still and you be you kumbaya nail and me say fall like a and you be you kumbaya attack and me say get up and rock and 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 go king jump and pan them and king go sasha.
Jaja, them no want to be prosper. Them a wicked vampire, and the whole world them want to take over. No, no, no.
Suffocating in this verse, till me show the gratitude. I mean, I got disrespect and pull off the attitude. Some of them say them bad, only bad up on the road. God the bad man, I want you every turn and every move. So you got to make a plan, and a choice you got to choose. And you think it was a game, you gamble and lose. Check them here, so them we build. It's a part them never prove. And the monster architect them of the universe I use. In a concrete jungle, them a laws of flaws. Rich put the poor man, them pampas. Crime rate so high, and you know what is the cause. Now build great man, them only build outlaws. After the supreme, there is no getaway. Who run out and run go back in, that's where they love to stay. In the garrison, them clapping, the ace and all the K. Now another brother dropping, is like taking away.
It's just my faith and resilience in the most high way of man stand up strong in the Gideon. No matter how hard them try, them coulda never get me off my position. Run with the lion when man walk on the street, while some of them a walk with the heat. Step to the left, watch out for the beast. I'm not trust friend, much less enemies. Mankind wicked baby unbelief. Sit down in a church while the pastor preach, but them still now get no relief. With them on the back of field and we now go retreat. Jaja, them no want to be prosper. Them a wicked vampire, and the whole world them want to take over. No, no, no. Hey, 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 hey,
Yes, and greetings and welcome once again, my people, to your intercommunal sound service tunes and attack. Yeah, man, with me here, host Swell's Liberation. How you all doing, people out there on planet Earth? Yeah, man, all in the universe. We talk to all the alien them too, you know. Yeah, Well, it's another great day. There's a lot of blessings going on outside, a lot of rain, in other words. But when it rains, it's a blessing too. So, yeah, man, we give thanks still. And that track you just heard is from the brand new release album. Yes, and that's from Blackout JA and Lion Dub. And this one was called Wrath of the Supreme. And that also features the legendary Ranking Joe and Jadan. So, stay tuned because, yeah, I've got the album and I'll be dropping some tracks. But this one is the one running the place right now. Wrath of the Supreme, Lion Dub, Blackout JA, Ranking Joe, and Jadan. Yeah, man, and I've got some nice tunes lined up as always. I'll be doing some of them in the form of the video themselves. But in the meantime, I just want you to enjoy the program and stay tuned.
Yo, right now, Imaara locking to Intercommunal Sound Service, Tunes and a Talk with your host, Soul's Liberation. Stay tuned.
Never let the system get you down. No way, no way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you are only one life to live, so your best shot you've got to give. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well, things may not be like you want them to be. Yes, so be wise. You got to try carefully. Well, there may be obstacles in your way. Just remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Well. Living in this world of inequality, just make sure you keep your sanity. Yes, facing all kind of constraints every day. In this life, your dues you've got to pay. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. I'm standing 10, I'm standing 10 feet tall. I'm standing 10, I'm standing 10 feet tall. Standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. Standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, living in this world of inequality, yeah. Just make sure you keep your sanity. Facing all kind of constraints every day. Yes, I'm standing all the way.
And that's the sound of Imaara and 10 feet tall. Yeah, man, as always, big up my brethren and big up to the entire crew, the family. Yeah, man, we always have to stand tall, strong. Yeah, you don't know. So, as we say, people, it's all about some music. And I'll be just playing some tracks strictly definitely just from my friends in the industry, yeah. And that's how it's gonna be. And next week, for next week's show, I'm gonna take some time out and I'm just gonna hear my views with the whole current stuff, what's going on, and the way how I see things, and just from my perspective and from all the research I've been doing and communicating with people from all different aspects of society and who are involved or a part of certain entities of this society, and just my take on things. So that's what it's gonna be for next week. A lot more talking than a lot more tunes, probably, So keep that in mind. And as I say, it's how we respond to things that life throws at us. And like I know at this current time, there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff, and certain stuff that the heads of government, because the people are actually the government, but they tend to forget that. So the heads of government who should be looking out for the people seem like they've gone astray, in my view also, But like I said, next week I'll take my time and elaborate on my reason for saying things like what I just said, But in the meantime, we're going to keep it rolling with some music and just enjoy the vibes, people, because as I say, all is well.
This is Shezzie, tuning into the Intercommunal Sound Service, Tunes and a Talk, with your host, Soul's Liberation. Stay locked.
Soul's Liberation, playing you the best of the best.
We pray, we pray, we pray.
Early one morning, I heard Mama crying in my backyard. As I looked through my window, all I could see is mayhem. What an evil entourage! It has to be revelation in my generation. Spiritual education is a must. This situation is dangerous. Revelation in my generation. I say, mankind, oh my gosh. Nation fighting against nations, Lord have mercy. Please have mercy. Why are they so blind and can't see? He's on the mercy seat. Have mercy, Lord have mercy. They are so blind they can't see. He's on the mercy seat. Have mercy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I turn on my TV. The truth is so clear to see. Global warfare, death and strife. Racial wars are never won. Lord have mercy, thy will be done. We pray thy kingdom come to live right, and this time now is wrong. In my generation, we need a realization. This is a sticky situation. Revelation in my generation. Don't you know if you're lost, there's a cost? You have to answer to the boss. Have mercy, Lord, please have mercy. They're so blind and can't see. He's on the mercy seat. Have
Yes, and that's the sound of Shezzie. Yeah, man, and we just want to big up my sister. Yeah, man, and enough more powers on your recent Earth Strong, continuation. Yeah, man, so keep on keeping on. Yeah, for real. I want to take this time out and say also a thank you and much respect to all the people who subscribe, to the channel, because when I started this thing, I never know what would happen, and I just started for, just a little purpose and just to keep in touch with families and friends, and the calls I get at times, the texts, and all that, just make it worthwhile. And like I say, it's not even a monetary gain thing, and I enjoy doing it. It's also escapism and a relief for me, and at the same time, it's the same for a lot of people out there. So much respect to all who subscribe from different angles and perspective, and I really appreciate, love the vibes, so yeah, share it, because what's gonna happen to, I do send out a little link, at week times, just to, kind of nudge people and share things, and to what's going on with the current system of social media. I'll be soon be stepping away also from the whole WhatsApp thing, because that's gonna be a different ball game within a few weeks' time, and I don't want to be a part of that. And most of my social media I've cut off completely. Probably it's just the YouTube and my SoundCloud I've got left in all my social media world. And, I know I'm going to step off WhatsApp. So most likely, people, if you want to keep the link, well, at some point, you may just have to subscribe, that kind of thing, because I won't be using the WhatsApp after a certain period of time. But in the meantime, we just continue with the music, and I want to say much respect to the doctor himself. Yes, Chima. Yeah, big up yourself, Chima Anya. Yeah, man, much respect, my brethren. And, we got to link up on a different level and chat on a different level again, because I appreciate, the take, your share and things with me and all of that kind of stuff. And it's worthwhile, because it also gives me knowledge and an insight, and allows me the balance and how to adjust to things, and just do my own little research and stuff. So thanks for the support and the help, and much appreciated. And yeah, I gotta say, I always enjoy communicating with people, and yeah, man, Chima, I gotta say, is one of the brethren, the many friends I got who can step forward when it comes to conversing, so much respect for that. And I'm gonna drop one called Geronimo from Chima Anya, so just kick back, relax, and enjoy as we flow into the sounds. Here goes.
Where the F you been, man? Doctor's note, yeah, the ting back. But it's been a while since then. Where the F you been, man? Doctor's note, yeah, the ting back.
Yeah.
The ting back. The ting back.
First of all, nice to see you all. Hope you're keeping on and your people strong and you living long. Yeah, it's like I've been and gone, but your thinking's wrong. I've been singing songs on and on every day and night. Yeah, where to start, where to claim me clam. After all this time, still you on my mind. Yeah, you know that line. Yeah, PB Underground, Soul Symphony plus bespoke. People know I get busy when I'm live. Yeah, yo. Plus the doctor is a master now. Talking at conferences international. Check my name in that program, they passing out. Most things done mostly for the passion now. Plus I've been traveling, a whole lot of traveling. Seen some of the maddest things, way beyond imagining. Seen some pretty lavish things. Rome is pretty right in spring. Tokyo, it stands as king of all the places that I've been. Yeah, I've had a varied existence. In various instances, very insistent to learn from the areas I've barely been mixed in. No scary resistance, I bury the distance with heavy persistence. I went from NY to LA to Vegas and cherish the difference. And there is the difference, we shine in our own way. Don't get too attached to precarious systems, you feel me?
Yeah, let me tell you how we go. Geronimo, Geronimo, yeah, we got the wildest show. Hey, let me tell you how we go. Geronimo, Geronimo, yeah, we got the wildest show. Let me tell you how we go. Geronimo, Geronimo, yeah, we got the wildest show. Let me tell you how we go. Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo.
Yeah, you can see me flying, shining from the sky.
Geronimo,
I put it in the music, exhilarating through it.
Geronimo.
When I think of the past, the things that have passed, yes, it's building me fast, I bring it to rap. Yo, if I'm visiting France, I'm bringing it back and mixing the track with bits of the map, literally packed and filled with that crack. My brother,
Yeah, let me tell you how it go. Geronimo, Geronimo, yeah, we got the wildest show. Let me tell you how it go. Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo.
Geronimo, 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 Geronimo.
That's the sound of Chima Anya with Geronimo and Sloan on the production of things. So much respect to Sloan at the same time. And I'm going to keep it on a little bit for our next couple tracks, you know. And this one is also from Bristol Bass, Wishmaster. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, no doubt. And yeah, we'll make a link up at some point. Because people, I had some really nice interview lined up. But, you know, to the current climate, you know, there interference. So we just go with the flow. And, you know, that'll be coming at some point. So don't worry about that. Like I said, got some really nice interviews lined up. But in the meantime, this is from Wishmaster, and this one is called Visions. Yeah, tough track.
In my head I see them close but far away they stay. Like I'm looking through a telescope of planets up in space. Ancient of days pave me a lane so I can fly like I'm a shuttlecock. Sick and tired of just busting shots. I'm months amongst my visions, I eat these lyrics and spit them out. There's a drug for real, and that's for real. To up the scales, and then tell the people that clubbing kills. Can't spend my time drinking and chasing women. My dreams can't end up deceased, man, I'm trying to make me a killing. I've answered up to my calling, now I gotta fulfill them. Like a deadline for an essay, get down, lay down, no one drilling. Pneumatic up to your eardrum, I'm wondering why you fear them. Cause it all works in your favour, vote labour unless you wanna fall into a pit of despair. My time is coming, boy, open drawers, paint pictures. And while I'm sleeping, I'm walking on the ceiling of my mind and then revealing.
I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams. I want the cake, I want the custard and cream. I am me. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams by any necessary means. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams. I want the cake, I want the custard and cream. I am me. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams by any necessary means. Every time I get close, it's like you distance yourself. And I'm just trying to live and chase it like everyone else. Cause everybody's got their own, and I don't want no help. You ever seen yours get crushed? Well, that's the worst that I felt. And then I try again until I finally rebuild. And if it's personal to you, then best you keep it concealed. One step at a time, it will be slowly revealed. There's too much sideline talking, you ain't out on the field. So your opinion don't count, and I'm just keeping it real. So real, I don't have to rhyme the words when I speak. It's so far away, but yet it seems so in my reach. And all it takes is ambitions and a plan and belief. And ambition is the plan I believe. I said it, I saw it, and then I achieved. And only real men stand on their feet. The battlefield's not for the mind of the weak. I never lost, and that defines a defeat. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams. I want the cake, I want the custard and cream. I am me. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams by any necessary means. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams. I want the cake, I want the custard and cream. I am me. I'm just trying to chase my visions and dreams by any necessary means.
And I told you I'ma chase that. I sip, drink, wish, blazes, spliff. And I told you I'm in place to win, making this my favorite thing. And I told you I'ma chase that. I sip, drink, wish, blazes, spliff. And I told you I'm in place to win, making this my favorite thing.
Yes, and that's the sound of Wishmaster and the one called Visions. Yeah, man. So big up, Imaara. You don't know, yeah, man. And shout out, to Sister Imaara, to yeah, man. And like I said, people, stay tuned because a while back I did a little link up with Sister Imaara and running for council, and I'll keep you posted with the momentum up to that point. So there'll be more to come from Sister Imaara in regards to that, and more from Wishmaster also. Now, last summer, a friend of mine, we've performed on numerous occasions together over the years, different venue, different, places with other different people, and it's always a pleasure. And last summer we did a project for 2020, and it was a great one, and it was interesting to get the work done because we all were in our different spaces across the globe, and due to the current climate crisis, we still decided, okay, all right, we're gonna get this done. So it was very interesting doing this project, and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It was different and not something I would want to do, because I'm looking forward to be back, like in studios, on a stage with people, mingling and chatting, socializing. So yes, but doing this project was quite fun, And I want to say big up to Craggy Crouton and the entire team. And this one, is called Made Me Fly, and it also features Martha. And we co-wrote the song and all of that, and it's just a sheer out, all-out vibe. So much respect to all the musicians. Guy, big up yourself. A long time we haven't crossed path for a couple of years now, so much respect, yeah, man, and just the entire crew that came out, when the project was, in its birth stage to the manifestation. So enjoy this track, Craggy Crouton, featuring yours truly, Soul's Liberation, and Martha, along with some great musicians involved.
I got wings, so I can fly. As I meditate, I soar through the sky. In the essence of the presence of this universe. This track is jobless, so no one can curse. Giving sound frequencies near and far. Absorb the sounds to know who you are. And when you run a high, no need to stand by. Just release your soul and know you can fly.
Sigue el camino y el reloj. La aventura llegará. Sigue el camino y en tu destino. Que conmigo y que dentro se va.
dress head to toe, now everything's clearer. You know who you are, so you will get far. More than this knows you are a superstar. Intellect injects so the minds connect. Straight like an arrow, everything's set. Looking at my life, I ain't no wonder why. Cause in myself, I know I'm fly. Head full of brains and the knowledge inside. Come on, I'll take you for a ride. Tickle up your fancy, not in the panty, but up in your mind is where I stand, see. Cause knowledge is a quest, a key, a function that functions up your body. So I must confess, this ain't no guess, cause I'ma come correct and do it like the rest.
Sigue el camino y el reloj, la aventura llegará. Sigue el camino y en tu destino, ve conmigo que dentro se va.
fly. Yo, peace out, y'all. Yeah, one love, universal love.
Yes, and that's the sound of Craggy Crouton featuring Soul's Liberation and Martha, and the track entitled Made Me Fly. Yes, And it's about that time we enter into the lady who is a mother, a lover of life, a great person, student of Ayurveda, and like I say, a sister from another mother, sister by nature. Yeah, man, Nickie. So this week, Nickie is gonna talk to you about what are you, using your time for, and as I say, a little food for thought. So, welcome to Nickie's Toolkit.
Namaste and welcome to the Toolkit. I am Nickie, and you're in the virtual space of Nickie's Toolkit, the place and the space where we share time, energy, and space, looking at the things that nourish and support us for a wholesome life. The tools, the practices, the recommendations, the suggestions, the ideas that are going to help us to continue to live our best lives, and understanding that we are not one-dimensional beings. So, we have transitioned from one calendar year into another calendar year. But how many of us are still stuck in the paradigm, in the space of thinking how horrible 2020 was? How many of us are still in that space where that is all that preoccupies what we're doing currently? Yes, living in memory is what is occupying everything that we're doing at present. And how is that serving you? How does that serve you? Now, a lot of the times we end up in spaces where our discomfort and our dis-ease is as a result of something that is long past, that we have no control over, that we cannot change or we can't do anything about. But what we do have control over is the present moment. So what are we doing with this moment? Whatever the circumstance, whatever the situation, what are we doing with this immediate moment that we have? Where there is disappointment that's behind us, and there could be anxiety that's in front of us, because where you used to have certainty and knowledge, you don't have it anymore. When you have the choice between those two, when all you have is now, what are we doing with this moment? And that's what I wanted to spend some time just having a conversation about, just inviting everybody to move into that space and asking yourself now, if you are worried, are you worrying something that's gone and past that you have no control over? Are you worrying your memory? Are you worrying about something that's to come that you're not even sure how it's going to manifest? Are you worrying your imagination? And so it's essential for you and all of us, for everybody, to be conscious of what we're using our present time to do. Our present time is to ensure that we are nourishing and supporting ourselves. And yes, our circumstances might have changed. What we used to have access to might not be available, or available in the same way that it used to be. But life is dynamic and it's constantly changing. And so what I have found is that I am best nourished, and it's easier for me to navigate the changes when I choose to respond and not react. And I usually find myself in the most responsive mode when I am being present, when I'm not living in my memory, and when I'm not living in my imagination. I am usually able to make choices and decisions that are a lot more supportive and a lot more nourishing. How about you? Do you find that that's the case with you? Have you given it any thought? If you are finding yourself in a space of discomfort or dis-ease or distress or anything of the sort that is less than nourishing and supportive for you today, I want to invite everybody and ask you, are you living in memory? Are you living in imagination? Or are you living in the present? And let's choose the one that's most supportive for us. What we have is here and it's now. And what's gone is gone. And we take the lessons to inform what we are doing now. What's not here is not here yet. So let's not use our current time to preoccupy ourselves with something that is not currently in our space that we might never have to deal with. But let's make sure that the time that we have, we are using it wisely. Think about not only ourselves, but everybody else who we share time and space with. Thank you so much for sharing time and space with me. And I wish you a nourished and supported day. Moment right now. May you find the strength, the clarity, the nourishment, and the support to navigate this moment and every other present moment that you find yourself in. Namaste.
Yes, that's Nickie and her toolkit. And just as she asked the question, that's my question to you this week also. What are you using your time for? So that's my question to you this week. What are you using your time for? Yeah. And I'm going to take one more track from another great friend of mine, closing out with some female energy on this section. And then I'm going to give a little bonus performance, just a little entertainment at the end of this, with an improvised jam session I did a little while back with a youngster coming through in the music fraternity. Yes. So, as I said, next week, people, I'm just going to be hearing my little take on, just the current global crisis. How we are at a point we are now on house arrest and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm just going to hear my views and my views, really, So, stay tuned for that. And I'll be asking some questions where it would be helpful also if people could respond and create a debate, a dialogue, a conversation. Because I am going to ask some stuff and throw it out to you, the viewers, the listeners. So do keep that in mind. As I say, it's been a pleasure. You listen without prejudice as always, And I want to say thank you to everybody who have supported and all the people who have made the link up with, and more to come. Thanks for inviting me in your space also, and just staying human, and that's what it's all about. We can't allow the humanity to be taken away from us, to be ripped away from us. I, for one, ain't gonna stand for that or have that personally. This is just me. Yes. So I'm gonna close with Celestine and a track called Let It Go, and this is the original mix. So it's been a pleasure, people. Hope you enjoy the sound frequencies, and keep on keeping on, keep on being selves, keep on staying human, keep on being a family of Earth. Yeah. So until next week, people, enjoy the vibes, and just know that all is well. And here we go with Celestine and Let It Go.
We need to find a way around those thoughts in our minds. Oh, holding on to bad feelings is not my design. Oh, forgetting is impossible, but letting go can set you free. Your body may need water, but you don't need to own the sea. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. I wanna see the trouble look in your eyes. I wanna see the trouble look in your eyes. every direction till breath is on our knees. Always chasing what others have, but ignoring what we need. Begging for that happiness, but we don't know what it means. The sky will always be above you till it decides otherwise. A lie can never be the truth, no matter how hard it tries. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. Sometimes to reach inner peace, my soul retreats through the trees up to the Open up and let it go. Open up and let it go. Let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. I wanna see the trouble look in your eyes. I wanna see the trouble look in your eyes. Let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go. Inhale, exhale, sit back and let it go.